Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia Peninsula. It is episode 45, would you believe, of this survival solo Let's Play. And we are in front of the villager breeder that we did in the last episode. And you can see it has gone a little bit potty. I've put a lid on it, I put a roof on it. Can you see that? That is to stop the villagers turning into witches if we ended up having a thunderstorm, because they do that. Look, they're breeding like absolute mental. I've put in the back, I don't want to fall down the aisle. I've put in the back here, you can see, I've put the dispenser system in, so that is all ready. We've not put any hopper on there yet, because frankly, if I start collecting the villagers out now, all that's going to happen is they're just going to go into a big old, don't fall in there. Oh, I so nearly did that. Goodness me. Right, so today we're going to put the iron farm in that these villagers are going to complement. So we're going to go over to the iron farm now. And we're over at the site for the iron farm. I've taken out some of the rails. So we've got a little bit of railage coming from that villager breeder over there. It doesn't work, as I said in the last episode, and I've got to dismantle it, get rid of those doors. But we can use the villagers that are in there at the moment, which is fantastic. And I've also got a little bit of the rail coming from the new villager breeder that does work all the way over there. And in here, we've got the necessary bits and pieces. I've probably forgotten something to be able to make this iron farm. Now, I am tossing up at the moment as to whether or not I'm going to use lava buckets or whether I am going to use magma blocks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start. This is not block for block, people. I'm just saying this out loud now. I'm not making you a block for block tutorial here. I am just making stuff for the world. You can come along and have a look too. So we're going to create ourselves a double chest, then shift clicking on top of that chest, shift clicking into the side of that chest, we're going to put a second one in, and shift click there, shift click there, and I might only do 3, you know, I might do just 3. So then we're going to come up to the side here, go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, all the way around, except leave a little lull. So I'm going to get around here, oops. Let's go there. I just want to put a torch in there which will stop things from spawning inside and making horrible noises. And then we've got that like that. I then want to just come up here because I want to put a third one in. Shift click into the side of that, that's cool. Come down there and I'm going to put in, okay, and then I need just to put in another hopper into the back of that. That's brill. And then on here, I'm going to put another hopper going into, and then I've got to think about how I'm going to do this. We're going to have, I'm trying to do it fairly efficiently, but at the same time, I don't want to, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I've got a hopper in there and a hopper in there. That will do just fine. Then, let's create that, get ourselves a little loop all the way around. That again. There we go. So that is going to act as our platform, I guess. So let's fill it in a little bit. I've got any more cobble? No, that's fine. I'll go and get some more. There we go. And I'm just going to fill up this platform like that. Okay, so the idea is here. I've not got them in a minute. I did bring like rails and stuff, didn't I? Yes, I did. For you. Right, so that, and that. So it's coming up here. What we're going to do is we're going to create a circuit that is basically the center. These 3 by 3 here are the collection section. That rhymes. That's the collection section. So over this, we are going to have rails going over that. Makes sense? Perfectly fine. And that is going to have a curve there. We're also may have to come, no may, but definitely going to have to come out past. So I'm just going to lay out the rails and get the hopper mine cart rolling on it and start to build it up, and then I'll be back. Right, so we've got our B and we've got 3 powered rails, which is plenty, by the way, for us to be able to work this system. Just going to put a ring of cobble all the way around it now, and that can act as, well, it just sort of gets in the way, doesn't it? There we go. So we've got the hopper minecart can go round and round and round and round and round around there. Have I got that yet? No, let's go and get that before I forget. It's going to turn. Have I got a couple? Right, brilliant. So I've got to go and get a hopper minecart from inventory. That's fine. That's not a problem. We can definitely do that. I'm going to do something a little bit weird here, people. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's just stuff that there so I can step into it. I'm going to do the second ring first. Then what I'm going to do, because this back row here is not something we're looking to do collection on, and this one here is where the magma blocks are going to go. So I've got my head around that bit now. So what that means I can do, so I'm thinking out loud as I do this. Okay, so that's somewhere I can put my hopper minecart. I'm going to go and start to get some glass too. I've got plenty of glass, yeah, brilliant. So if I come up here and I put some more glass around this area here, that's going to have glass, like that, and then I can still get my hopper minecart in there and push it. Okay, that's great. So I'm going to go get the hopper minecart and then we'll carry on doing the rest. Let's just get down and I won't be long. I can't believe I left hopper minecart. I got to go all the way back to the house, for goodness sake. So I couldn't decide whether or not I was going to be using the magma block killing system or the lava blade killing system, and I decided, because I'm indecisive, I shall use both. So I've got magma blocks on there, look, and I've also got, let's come down here, you can see I've got 3 blocks embedded into the glass with levers, and they're attached, obviously powering these iron trapdoors. I decided to go for iron trapdoors, not because I'm worried about wooden trapdoors burning in Java, because they don't, but what will happen is if you're in some other versions it will, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be sympathetic to those areas that have burning trapdoors with lava, and I'm going to do it with iron trapdoors, because I can, I've got plenty of iron, might as well. And then here, we're going to put 3 buckets of lava, and that creates, can you see, that creates a blade coming across that doesn't fall because it's actually sitting on top of that that trapdoor system. And then we're just going to do the same again on this side, like that, and that should give us a second blade. And yes, it's got a gap in the middle, but the iron golems are not just going to stand with their necks out between these lava blades. They're going to move about. It is inevitable that they're going to move about. Let's get those out of the way. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to get myself up one more level. This is going to be more functional than cosmetic, I think. Let's come there and there. I've got glass left. Why haven't I got any glass left? Did I put it all back in the thing? Okay, fair enough. Right, so we're going to come all the way around here like this. Don't fall in the lava, man. That would be an absolute abject disaster. And then we've got on our 3x3, we're going to... Got to think about this now. Where is my 3x3? So this is the centre here. So on 3x3, so that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so we've got 3x3 there. That is going to be the area within which the golems fall down. Okay, so we've got a 3x3, so we can cover that up, which is good. Okay, so now we're going to build our kind of falling, coming out bit. So we need to come out 8 in every direction. So if I have that as 1, shift click, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You get the impression, right? So that's 8 all the way around there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's halfway already. Shift click, 5, 6, 7, and find yourself a cobblestone. 8. Then we're going to do that and create a complete square. So I'll be back when I've done that, and then at the edge of the square we're going to have some slabs, 1 layer up. So if you can imagine, they're going to be shift click on here, they're going to be one layer up like that, and then I can get rid of that one. So you see what? So I'm going to do the square all the way around, and then those one layer up, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away and forgot that I was meant to be recording and just carried on making it. I've managed to do, well, most of it really, but don't worry, because this isn't a block for block tutorial. Remember, the whole tutorial can be seen in my other tutorial videos, so feel free to go and have a look at that. The link will be in the description below. What I have got to do here is, I don't know why I'm trying to put the doors on because I'm not doing that bit yet. What I do need to do here is I need to get a little compartment here that I will be able to, let's get that one back, that I'll be able to drop some water in that will then go down like that. And what I want to do is I want to put the water in that one. Where's my water bucket? Right, so I'll put the water bucket in that one. That will, so let's just lean out a little bit. I'll send the water. Can I see from here? Probably can't quite see, can I? Right, so let's come around here. I can see from here, surely. No, I can't. Of course I can't. I can see from... No, I can't. I'm going to have to go back down. Oh, it's just frustrating. That's fine. So let's get myself back down. I've been towering up and down, left, right and centre here. Like that. There we go. So we've got the water column that is going to have our villagers flow up into. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to realign this. Come on, there we go. Realign this so as it comes along. I'm going to take some more rails as well. So that's not nearly enough. Then that can come there. Shove that there, and that, oh no, I've run out of powered rails, so I've got to go and get more powered rails and more of the other rails. For then, if I stick a lever in there, turn that on, that turns all of that on, which is good. And I just need to get myself the villagers to stay to there. But I know I've got some more. Yeah, and I've got some more of these tracks over by the villager breeder, so I'm going to go and get those. And I've got, so just go to the house. I'm going to need loads, aren't I? Let's go to the house. Or no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to use these ones, because these ones are readily available, and I can then just recycle as required. Cool. Right, so now I can do that. That's good. Come along now. Hopefully I've done this right. If not, it will be easy for me to fix anyway, so I'm not too worried. If I put that there, that there, that there, like that. Right, so now what I want to do... I've got any minecart. Oh, for goodness sake, I've now need more minecart hoppers again. Oh, right, I'm going to go and get some minecart hoppers, and yeah, I'm going to get myself all set. I'll get some minecart hoppers and I'll be back in a minute. And it's time for the mate space. I nearly forgot the mate space today. That would have been an absolute disaster. So let's get ourselves in. We've got another mate that we're putting in the mate space. And today's mate, well, she, yes, it's a she this week. She has been around for a few months now, and it's really, really good to have her. So where we got 44, that's Tim there. So 45, it is here. Stick that there. So episode 45, and today's member is Alex. Great tricks. Alex, you are very welcome in the mate space. Thank you for the support that you give. It's always lovely to see your smiley face on the icon on YouTube and the comments that you offer. Thank you very much. You are very welcome in this decreasingly exclusive club, but you've got a place that will be here forever, or until the world explodes. Obviously, that's an option too. Anyway, so we'd best get back to this iron farm. Let's see what's going on. I couldn't remember how many villagers I had in here, so I got myself 4 or 5 minecarts. Not hopper minecarts, minecarts. normal minecarts. What am I talking about? Hopper minecarts. I'm losing the plot. Right, so I'm going to collect up the first villager. He's going to go around. And then when he gets to the end there, he's just going to sit. Oh, I forgot to power that one. Okay, that's all good. Let's power that one up. So I'll nudge him that way a little bit. And then I need to break that. You, my little mate, I'm going to try and nudge you in. And hopefully you should go up into... Don't walk away. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. There you go. So up he goes into the system. And he should... I'll just down to myself. So he should be bobbing up and down at the top there. Yes, he is. Right, so then all we need to do is do the next one. No, not that. Right, okay, fine. We'll do this one then. Here we go. I'll just push you until you get to the power rail, and there you go. Right, so it's come up here. No, don't go back. Oh, how annoying. Right, so he'll be back in a minute. I'll just wait for him to come back again. Here he comes. Hello, matey. Then we're going to go that and that. Collect him up. Push it into the system. Why are you nudging me? He says. Because I want you to go up with your mate. Look, there's a bit of a party going up there. It's a penthouse job. You want to get yourself up in there, and then you're going to have an absolute ball. Up you go into the system. Right, so let's carry on with that. We've got another one to go. There you go. No, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Get in the hole. That's it. You know you want to. In you go. And up you go. Right, so that is the entirety of that sorted now. So now what I need... Oh, here we go again. Every time. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Where are you? Right, so let's get under here a second. Because I need to get some arts back. I just realised they're actually going to be able to kill me here. That's not good. Where are you? Where are you? Gotcha. And I've got you hard as well. Die, you horrible, horrible creature. He's coming for me as well. They don't get villagers, do they? I'm sure they don't get villagers. No, he's having a go at me. He's coming to have a go at me. Right, so I'm going to deal with this, and I'm going to get myself set up. I'm probably going to go and have a zuz, and once I've had a zuz, I can then stop worrying about these blooming things, because they're just in the way, basically, aren't they? Oh, it's an annoyance, if nothing else. It's an annoyance. Right, so let's just... I'm just going to shove this into this here. No. Right, okay. Let's get this done. You don't want to watch me getting done by these again like you did last week. That was not something anybody needed in their life. So I have now dismantled this fella here. I've got too much in my inventory and I can't pick up all the glass. Actually, so why don't I just go and put something in the... You foolish man. For goodness sake. I don't think things through sometimes. So let's just shove that in there and then I can pick up those extra little bits of glass. I went for a snooze, so theoretically, place the button down there like that. I can then pick that up. There we go. Right, so... Oh yeah, I went for a snooze, so I'm not going to be... I completely lost my thread there. Did you see that? I went for a snooze, so I'm not going to be disturbed by phantoms for... I don't know how many nights it is. Is it 3 nights? Something like that? I don't know, but can't be long because I've not slept that long ago. So we are now ready to bring in some of the little baby villagers that have come from the other place. I've connected that up, and I've also got that bit ready for when we connect that bit up as well. Oh look, I've still got the gravel in there from where I worked out where the drop was. That's quite cool. Oh, no, I've got stuck. Don't do that. Right, well, I've got to go back this way, haven't I? So let's go to the villagers. I think there's one. Please let there be one here. Right, so if I've not got a minecart over here, I'm going to be very cross with myself again. Let's come across here. I have a minecart. Yes, I do have a minecart. That's good. Let's get the glowstone in there. Let's let that minecart go there like that. Come around here. Actually, I've made it very hard for not only have I made it hard for zombies to get to my villagers, I've made it quite tricky for me to get to my villagers. I'm going to have to come all the way around. You'll notice we have an excess of villagers here. So what I'm going to do is I just need to. I'm going to get the minecart on there. Oh, I've not turned that on, so that's fine. Let's turn that on. I've not turned any of these on, have I? Goodness me. Right, so I need to get these turned on. I've just realised these ain't going to work unless I turn them on. So let's come this way. Right, so that's working fine. So now what I need to do is I need to get myself inside the village. And I'm actually going to do something. Oh, I don't want to fall in though. There we go. I'm going to do something that I didn't think I was going to do. I'm going to get in here. Oh, the roof's stopping it. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to open things up. The roof's stopping going in there as well. Right, so let's get down this way. Come in here. You can't get. Oh my god! How crowded! There you go. You go. Right, and then I'm also going to shove a couple of these adults in as well because they're totally overpopulated here. Look, this is amazing. I'm quite impressed and happy about how this has gone. So let's get these guys going. There we go. So I'm just going to keep populating the village with, or getting the villagers queuing up to go to the other place. And once that's done, I will be back. We are done. We've got a few rogue villagers that escaped my clutches when I broke open their minecarts. They basically just done a run and they didn't want to go into the lift. So I need to deal with you, don't I? There you go. So I'm going to have to deal with all your mates because I don't want villagers running around randomly in the world. They can do all kinds of damage, not least of which can turn into zombies. And we don't want to have that because they'll come and eat my face. And so I'm just getting rid of those. I think there were 4, if I remember rightly, 4 there. There's the 4th one. They all run away. There we go. So I think that was all of them. So now we've got what should be fairly soon a working iron farm. So we've got all of our villagers are up there. The doors are open, are ready and rolling. The villagers are on the other end as well. So that should be a working system, all things being equal. Obviously, about 1 iron golem every 6 minutes is approximately right. I'm just going to have to stick in. So hopefully, we should see in the next few minutes a few golems coming through and getting bashed and not feeling particularly good about themselves. So that will replace the iron golem farm that was out in the sea that I basically forgot when I reset the world and have lost. So there we go. We've actually got quite a nice looking iron farm. It's a lot harder to put together sometimes in survival, these things, even when they're quite simple. But the tutorial to do it on a block for block basis is in the description below. So if you don't know how to do it, please do go and have a look at the tutorial and it should be able to help you. Now I need to look, I've left me glass cabinets around, I've left me rails lurking all over the place. I need to tidy up and because quite frankly, I'm terrible for leaving things a mess, and I need to tidy up. We are going to build ongoingly across. I need to tidy that up as well. Look. We're going to build ongoingly a nice number of buildings. We've got the iron farm now. We've got the villager breeder. Maybe we need a villager trading hall. We definitely need a mob farm. I've only got 25 experience levels. I'm never ever going to get myself my enchanted diamond stuff again if I don't start getting some XP, and that's really, really important. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap the like button. It'd be great to know that you enjoyed it, and then I'll keep on making Avomancia. I do very, very much enjoy making Avomancia, and hopefully you do too. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell. It'll be great to see you in my sub club and the notification squad, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.